All right, hey collective, this is my first blackout reading. It's been about 2, 3 years since I started tarot reading, so better time than now. What better time than now? All right. So, who is this reading for or about? This reading is about charitable giving, shared wealth, and generosity. Okay. What about that? Someone is drained, resilient, and pushing through. Okay, charitable giving. Someone is drained, tired of doing that. And giving to other people. Ooh. And it looks like they're ready to challenge tradition and whatever their personal beliefs may have been previously and move towards something that's a bit more unorthodox. Quite a few cards fell out just now. Let's see. Yeah, whoever this is feels like this is an innocent new beginning. This is a leap of faith. Looks like they may have been have just went through some type of transformation. Yeah, powerful movement, new beginning, towards some new ideas, some truth that they've realized about some sacred knowledge. You could be the divine feminine, or could be about a divine feminine, and their unconscious mind. There's a lot of success and optimism and openness. Openness at this crossroads. And because of it, it looks like that's why it took a while for this truth to come out and these tough choices to be made. And I don't know like how tough they are to you at this point, because the energy that I've been feeling is kind of like, well, it's not a tough choice, because if this person wasn't going to be good for me and my highest self, like regardless of whatever my highest self is, does, etc., there's no desire to be in that energy, is what I'm understanding. Yeah, and it's like because of this mutual respect and love and equality that you're feeling from yourself and from others, this financial hardship or any type of struggles that you had surrendered to, that's what's in this transformation period. Like you're surrendering and sacrificing to any uncertainty about anything, but that's what's opening up everything. Yeah. Ooh, maybe even uncertainty about how people are going to respond to that. Whatever, like, clash of egos might come out. People that might try to come in trying to fight you, or being mad at your decision, or just trying to like bring you conflict. But it looks like you already, have planned for that, because like the star card is coming out and it's talking about fall and renewal and healing. Um, Maybe something you can do with patchouli. You've realized that this is a cycle of life, of fate, and good luck for you to recognize all of your vices and the temptations and the manipulation that was going on, maybe with people that you were familiar with, old friends, people that you thought could have been innocent, or you allowed them to remain innocent in your energy, for the simple fact that it's like you didn't. Okay, so for instance, like I have friends that did me wrong, like that stole my credit cards and took money out my purse, and I've had plenty of partners that have cheated on me, and even when I had just had my baby, my ex-husband cheated on me because he couldn't wait, kind of energy until I healed up from the pregnancy. So but it looks like all of that, like anything that somebody's thinking about that might present some type of clash of egos, or something like that, this wishful thinking and this endless possibilities of somebody being able to try to come and thwart you is all over. Like it's just a fantasy. It is literally just an illusion, and that's making whomever you used to be share your wealth with, whoever you just like held harmless, is the energy that I get. You were just kind of like, okay, well, we'll just squash it, and I ain't gonna trip, I ain't gonna, you go, you do you, and I'll do me. And even in the instance where maybe it's something at work, or I don't know, or maybe it's a co-parenting relationship, you were possibly like, okay, I'm not gonna trip off for you, you don't trip off for me, we're good. You thought that was the way to co-parent, but meanwhile these individuals have been feeling trapped and like they're blind to the truth, or they are blind to the truth. and they don't realize that they're self-limiting. And in order for you to really be responsible and consistent and hardworking in the way that you need to fulfill your life's purpose, you have to let go of those people. That's the only way to reach this. But I get, like, the Emperor card is down here now. It's like, yeah, it feels like an uphill battle to kind of remain in those relationships. They're very draining. They're very toxic, disorganized is what I'm hearing. Maybe some people's true colors are showing. Like, you're starting to see, yeah, dependability, authority, structure. Yeah, some people aren't being honest about, how they're living, is what I'm hearing, how they're living. And they wasn't living on the right side. Yeah. And you've got to be honest and protective of what you know to be most valuable to you in order for you to achieve your goals, and really balance out your life and your perspective of where you are being in the spotlight, the recognition that you are achieving, and that the collaborations moving forward and the focused efforts are boundless, or like they are never ending, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because you've seen what it could do. It's kind of, I don't know, I get, you're an individualist like me. You like to think about, you like to step back and take a look. I recognize all those people in my life for who they were. I didn't treat them, with any malice or, discontent or disharmony. I just didn't have anything to do with them. I've even had one of those girls from back in the day that stole my money out of my purse come around trying to, ask me for money when they saw, my glow up, and were, oh, well, I see that you're this, and this, watching me, take my kids on vacation or whatever, and some people act like they don't see it, like, oh, I didn't notice. Well, then why are you so, it's like you can feel people's disposition too. And I definitely know that, especially if you're, been working on yourself and your higher self and things like that. Yeah. And essentially this, this does, the Empress is out now. Okay. So essentially this does bring, an upheaval, maybe some people even see this as like destroying their life or what they thought they, wanted or were trying to pursue. But you have to be, nurturing and fair with yourself about your own personal growth and your financial prosperity and your financial opportunities, and how is the best way to manifest money, and that can't be thwarted by people who don't want to. I mean, I don't know, why wouldn't anybody want to be on board on that? I just feel like people are just they on board, but they not sweeping the deck. They're not doing nothing. It's like, you can't even sweep the deck. Oh, my wrist hurt. Like, from what? Because you literally haven't been doing nothing but sitting on the, Yeah. You're moving forward to unification with kindred spirits, people who desire a true connection on the planet, who desire people who aren't, holding up a mask every time they interact with you or engage with you, or that it's not like, oh, I'm here, I'm your friend, but only so that when I fall down you can have my back, or so only not so that when you go on vacation you include me so I can get all of your video footage. I don't know all these people. If you're like me, I don't mess around, man. I don't mess around. Can't nobody tell you about me. That's the song that came. Okay, that's the song. That's the channel song too, because how it works. But the T.I. song, You Don't Know Me. You may see me in the streets, but remember, you don't know me. And I feel that's the energy too. That was a heavy download too. I feel that's the energy too. Like, it's almost like if people came up to you and are like, hey, aren't you so? And you'd be like, you don't know me. And they'd be like, no, well, because we used to go to such and such. And you'd be like I said, you don't know me. Have a good day. It's kind of like, you set people clear, like, you don't know me. Don't talk to me. And it's not even trying to be rude. It's just kind of like, you already know what people are approaching you for. It's like, you can already see like the envy, the greed, the desire to manipulate, you can see that coming. So you have no desire to like step yourself into situations, that you already know to not be good for you. So you just let people know, like, nah, you don't know me. Like, nah, that's not me. That's not, nope. And if what I understand is like, it might have happened in like a grocery store or public place somewhere, and somebody kept pressing the issue or something, and you had to like really like, listen, ma'am, it's very clear you're not understanding me, but you don't know me. I need you to go on about yourself. I don't know. It's 10:01 on the clock. 10 and 10:01 on the clock. I don't know. It was like here and here again. So you can, I don't know. I'm getting an energy where it's like somebody gonna really be like, oh, but I know you. No, you don't know me. You know of me. You might think you've heard some things about me. You might even seen something that somebody, I don't know, like something that I posted. Like, I don't know. But I'm getting an energy. And it's funny too, because now I'm remembering, like, there's this girl I follow, and she's always posting, like, fun things to do in Vietnam and fun things to do in Paris. And, you know, she's going on these little excursions, and she said that she was waiting in line and, like, for some bakery, you know, something that's just well known. And, you know, people wait in line early in the morning for it kind of thing. And she's standing there, and somebody notices her from her YouTube, right? Duh. But she was just kind of like standoffish. And I get that. I get that. I can tell in this person's energy, like the person that I'm watching, the young lady that's, you know, fun things to do in Vietnam. I can tell in her energy that she just has no desire to deal with any BS. Like, she's like, don't come over here. Like, oh, okay. Okay, you saw it? Okay, thanks for subscribe, like and subscribe. Because it's not necessary, like, for people to actually be in your energy and to, you know, I hear congregate. Like, it's not necessary, you know, and it's part of spiritual hygiene. That's why I think some people too don't like other people touching them. Like, I'm very funny about that too. Like, I'm a hugger, but don't touch me. I don't know. It's like all these very particular things. Like, you know, I'm very particular about, you know, stuff. I don't like liver. You know, I don't like pate. It's the texture. You know, all these different things, you know, make you you. But that's what makes you special too. 11:44 on the clock, and you know, nobody can discount that. You know, no matter what vices or temptations or manipulation, you've done all your soul searching, you're at solitude, and you've contemplated all your next moves. And that's why you're in the right direction. I'm looking at some yellow roses right now here with me. And I get an energy of like, yeah, old friends and new friends. You know, there's these ones left behind, you know, that are, you know, withered and you know, leaned over, and then there's the ones that are, you know, vibrant and good, you know, ready to be in their natural leadership energy, very innovative. I hear a lot of creativity. I hear a lot of different like ventures being spoken to me from your guides. Yeah, visionary is on here too. So yeah. All right. I hope that this has been helpful, insightful in some way, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.